Welcome to Spanish Grammar Lessons number 3 by myself, Mr. Crucides. This lesson is all about the future tense. As usual, it's impossible and it's a waste of time trying to learn a verb tense in a foreign language if you don't have a clue what we're talking about in English, first of all. So the future tense and the particular future tense I'm going to explain to you today is the future tense using the words going to. So the future tense, for example, I am going to play football tonight. Steve is going to go to the cinema on Saturday. My parents are going to get divorced at the weekend. There we go. So the key words are going to. There is also the word will for a future tense. I will play football later. But that's a different future tense, a little bit more complicated. The going to future tense is dead easy, so let's tackle that one first. So to form the Spanish future tense, the going to future tense is dead easy. You need the correct part of the verb ir. Ir is the verb going to go. Ir is the verb to go. Then you need the word a, or the letter A if you like, but it's pronounced a in Spanish. Then you need an infinitive. I've done a lesson, lesson 1, all about infinitives. If you don't know what an infinitive is, then you're going to struggle with this lesson, so go back, have a look at it. Dead easy. So part of the verb ir, the word a, followed by an infinitive. Quite similar to English, really. So here's a Spanish, here's the English phrase, I am going to play. How would you translate that? So we need part of the verb ir. Oh, do you know the verb ir? The verb ir goes boy, I go, vas, you go, ba, he goes, or I am going, you are going, he is going, vamos, vais, van. Boy, vas, ba, vamos, vais, van. That literally translates as I go, you go, he goes, we go, you go, they go. Or maybe for the purposes of this lesson, because we're doing the future tense, the better way to translate boy, vas, ba, vamos, vais, van is I am going, you are going, he is going, we are going, you are going, they are going. So boy a jugar, to play. Remember the infinitive is the Spanish infinitive is the dictionary form of the verb ending in ar, er or ir, and in English we translate our infinitive is the verb with to in front of it. So Spanish uses an infinitive, so does English, because we've got the words to play there. So boy a followed by the infinitive jugar. There we go. I've just explained that. The infinitive is the dictionary form of the verb. There are some examples of infinitives from the 3 verb groups: the AR group, the ER group, and the IR group. And the infinitive in English is the verb with the word to in front of it, jugar, to play. So, and I've also just explained this as well. This is the key verb. This is the present tense of the verb ir. So it's the present tense of the verb to go. And when you use the present tense of the verb to go followed by an infinitive, that is the future tense. So don't be confused by present tense, future tense. What you're seeing on the screen, this is the present tense of the verb to go. Boy, vas, ba, vamos, vais, van. To make the future tense, use this with the word a and an infinitive. That's your future tense. So why not quickly press pause, see if you can translate these verb phrases into English. This hopefully will build your vocabulary as well as your understanding of the future tense, although I have tried to deliberately use relatively simple infinitives, which I hope you know, to try and make your understanding of the future tense a lot more simple. Okay, here are the answers. So hopefully there were no problems there. So on the left hand side, all these verb phrases are 3 words long. The first word is part of the verb ir, the present tense of the verb ir. The second element is the word a, and the third element, all of those words are infinitives. And hopefully you can see that they are all infinitives, and you recognise that the thing they've all got in common is that they all end in ar, ei, or ir. This is a bit more tricky. Can you translate these from, actually this is from English into Spanish, not Spanish into English. So press pause before I give you the answers. Here are the answers. Voy a escuchar, voy a visitar, va a hacer, vamos a jugar, van a hacer, va a vivir, van a ganar, va a ver, vas a bailar, vais a jugar, va a comprar, vamos a comer. Oh, mistake in number 2. that should be boy a visitar. I'm sure you spotted that because you know that an infinitive should end with AR, not OR. So, quick recap on the the going to future tense. You use part of the verb ir, followed by the word a, followed by an infinitive. So you need to learn ir by heart. You need to understand what an infinitive is, and it's easy. Remember, ir is the verb to go, and it is declined like this: Voy, vas, va, vamos, vais, van. So that's I'm going, you are going, he, she, it is going, we are going, you are going, they are going. The word a, infinitive. Remember, the infinitive is the dictionary form of the verb, and the infinitive will always end in AR, ER, or IR. So what this really means is I could get you to translate any future tense phrase. You probably don't know, for example, the verb to kill, but if I can say we are going to kill, you know the we are going bit, hopefully, because you know the present tense of the verb ir. We are going, vamos. Then you need to put in the a, vamos a. To kill, well, you don't know it, but it's easy enough to find it. Just look it up in the dictionary, because the only part of the verb you will find in the dictionary is the infinitive, and the only part of the verb that we need to make this future tense is now the infinitive. Easy. And if you want to know the verb to kill, it's matar. So we are going to kill, vamos a matar. Easy. So 3 things. Number 1, part of the verb ir. Part 2, the word a. Part 3, an infinitive. What could be easier? Okay, that's it.